All right, so today you may need a social media diet. 1 Corinthians 15:33. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. So what am I talking about? A lot of times I see people on Facebook and they're like, oh, I need a break from Facebook, from all people was saying, and then they come back and then they go through the same thing again. I mean, you got to be careful. Saying if you keep seeing that, saying people are posting the same thing, same negative stuff, maybe you shouldn't be friends with them, or maybe you shouldn't be following them, or maybe you shouldn't be seeing them. I was going through and I was cleaning up my Twitter the other day. And I remember when I first started, I was just like, I was like, hey, I want to get, followers. And, I was like, I'll follow back. So I did that. And then God was like, you can't follow everybody, even if they follow you. And, some things like even with sports related, they would show some things that, saying how like some kind of like almost barely naked women. And, saying I just had to unfollow them on Twitter, but even like on Facebook too, you got to be careful, Proverbs 22:25, or you will learn their ways and find a snare for you. Psalms 1:1, blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stands in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seats of scornful. So you got to be careful, who you walk. And there's some people that don't understand that they're wicked, even with all the things that they're saying and looking at. You got to be careful because that'll, get you down in your spirit. Psalms 5:9, there is nothing reliable in what they say. Their word parts of destruction itself. Their throat is an open grave. They flather with their tongue. So some of them don't even know any better. Psalms 107:9, for he has satisfied the thirsty soul and the hungry soul he will fill with what is good. That's why people need a break, because, so this is what they want and this is what their soul needs. John 7:37, Jesus stood up and called out in a loud voice, if anyone is thirsty, let him come to me and drink. That's why you got to be careful. Sometimes people understand that there's people's, when they come into your life, there's just a season. And, you just got to be careful. Like, you got to watch what what you look at. And that's why people are like, oh, I'm going to take a break from Facebook. Then they come back to Facebook and it's the same people still doing the same thing. Well, if you don't remove the people or remove looking at them or anything like that, then, you're having the same diet that's unhealthy for you. That's why I said you got to be careful, because especially nowadays in this world, even when watching too much of the news, you'll get discouraged. But just wanted to tell you that and be obedient today, man. I just want to thank God I got to see, when God speaks through his creations, I know God is about to do something big. So, hopefully you can pull on that, and use that yourself. And God said, ask for something big and not just the small stuff. Love y'all and God bless.